We would like to introduce you to another Oklahoma veteran recently honored with a free trip to our nation's capital.
The Oklahoma Warriors, a nonprofit group, chose this veteran because of her service during the Korean War at a time when women were desperately needed. Here's the story of Martha Higgins. Martha Higgins is best known for breaking down boundaries.
She definitely tells us some stories, and we know when to get out of the way.
This 87-year-old and her very bright smile decided to join the Air Force when she was a young woman in 1951. It was just 3 years after President Truman established a permanent place for women in the military.
I thought it was excellent because of the opportunities that we had.
The U.S. was involved in the Korean War and found itself unprepared for a downsized military. So the government turned to women for personnel needs, asking them to leave their family and friends behind. Martha didn't hesitate. She served as a payroll clerk stationed in Turkey until 1954.
We had to know the pay scale for enlisted and officers, and if they lived off base and family housing.
Women weren't allowed to fly on combat missions or serve on combat ships for another 40 years. But Martha says if given the opportunity, she would have gone into battle.
I wouldn't have given it a second thought.
And she says lots of women just like her would have done the same thing.
We were like pioneers.
For Martha and Jessica, the opportunity to visit Washington, D.C. as part of the Oklahoma Warriors Honor Flight is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I am so honored to be able to travel with her on this trip. We've been looking forward to it for quite a while.
And it's further proof Martha loves her country and the freedom it stands for.
When I was in Turkey, we used to, on our days off, we'd ride down to the Mediterranean Sea just to look for Navy ships, just to see the flag flying. It was such an honor.